amazing Winnebago Ultralight 27 BHS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And these guys, they're coming up with some slick stuff. This might be the best little ultralight bunkhouse I've ever seen, and that's a bold statement from a place that carries a lot of stuff. Keep in mind, I say that every RV is the best for a different reason, but God bless America, this one is well executed. Here's what I mean. I'm going to point out the ways where this thing is a really standout product within the market. Like, for instance, right off the bat, we have a full, true gel-coated skin. Not just a high gloss, not an HG 4000, but an actual gel-coated, like, you know, marine boating skin on here. That is something that is just not usually found at this product level or price point. There are lightweights on the market with high gloss and stuff, but not at this segment of the market. That's the incredible thing. Now, did you notice this monstrously huge baggage door over here? It is magnetically latched, so it's just easier to operate, and that means it folds up all the way out of the way, and you don't have to worry about that cheap plastic hinge breaking on you. But it is huge, and it is a full pass-through. You know, all of the the other side is the exact same size. They didn't put a big door over here, then a small door on the other side. The light's really not forgiving right now, so pardon me. You can also see good quality woodwork. You can see all aluminum welding in here. You can see LED basement lights. This is nice. It's huge. And the way they're able to accomplish that is this actually has a fifth wheel style drop frame. You can see how the I-beam actually drops down right there. That's the same thing they do on fifth wheels to get those giant basements. Here on a 6,450 pound ultralight half-ton towable bunkhouse with an outside kitchen, mind you. This has and does just about everything. Now, not only do you have an outside kitchen back there, you also still maintain a front quick connect for an outside grill up front. They don't sacrifice that. So, you know, that's a base part of the Winnebago Ultralight, and they keep that here. Now, once again, just like a big fifth wheel, they have a fully enclosed, privatized docking center. That's awesome. That is just something you don't get on a single slide lightweight trailer. And, you know, they've got a superior king jack antenna system. Looking at it, it's not going to tell you much, but long story short, that little manta ray fin looking thing up there is one of the best RV antenna systems ever devised. We've been selling that thing aftermarket for a while. It gets just amazing range and superior quality picture, more channels basically. We have a fully enclosed insulated heated underbelly. We've outfitted this one with power stabilizer jacks, as you can see. This is also a good time to mention that not every single one that we carry is going to be equipped exactly the same way. So the next one we have in stock may not have you know, the exact same equipment complement on it. I want to point that out just so that if the pictures look different from the video, you understand why. If you're just on YouTube, click in the link in the video description down here. It says click for pricing and availability. That'll take you to a list of trailers like this one with a lot of similar qualities. It'll show you how much we're asking with its specific equipment package. This has a true walk-on roof. I've been all over the roof of this trailer thanks to that handy access ladder back there, and it is big guy friendly. It is truly walkable. They do have 3/8 roof decking. They do have aluminum roof trusses. This is lightweight. It is built to last. It is done extremely well. We're kind of we're parked in a funny spot here where I can't really walk around it the way I'd like to, so pardon the goofy angles. But you also have your awesome little outside kitchen. They put the little bit smaller kitchen in here so that you don't eat up a bunk space. You don't have to lose a bunk to have a little outside kitchen on this one. Still have a nice little storage spot out here. It includes power outlets, so you can have things like phone chargers or and I don't know, microwave. You could put a little microwave in there if you wanted to. The fridge is going to keep people from tracking dirt in and out of the trailer, and though this does not technically have a direct access bathroom door, you walk in the back door and boom, the bathroom is right there, so you're not tracking dirt through the trailer. The entry door is right next to the bathroom door. They're using the aluminum steps here. They're much stronger because they're ridged basically, and long story short, I can get technical on you, but that makes it stronger. They're also better when your shoes are wet. You're not going to have problems with your you know, feet being wet in the morning and slipping and sliding on your steps. Easy adjustment, huge Solera power awning on here. Now, I mentioned Solera specifically because it's the only power awning with a true direct manual override. Others can be manually overridden, but it's really a monster. This one, you pop off a little access panel and you run a power screwdriver and run the awning right in. It's the only one on the market that does that. It's also modular, so if any component does happen to fail, hope that doesn't come to pass, but there's a reason I put a spare tire on a trailer too. Stuff happens sometimes. If that does come to pass, you can replace each part of this awning individually. It's not a full $2,000 replacement. It might only be a $40 part. You know, you can do that with this awning and you can't do it with other ones. I do love that high gloss skin. That is just beautiful. I'm going to close the door behind us so we don't have that real harsh light dark interchange. Camera doesn't like that. Let me kick on some lights here. Right when you walk in, oh shoot, no, I can't kick on lights because I left my battery box turned off. Let's go fix that. We have the technology. We can rebuild it. You can tell I don't rehearse my stuff here. I just shoot stuff as I go and I talk about it as I go. There we go. Handy little thing there. So right when you walk in the back door, we've got our control center right here. This gives you both your entrance lights as well as your ceiling lights here. We've got a tri-fold memory foam sleeper sofa. When the sofa is open, it does not block access to the bathroom. When the slide is closed, you can still get to the bathroom in the back here. That is a neat feature. The big U-dinette does have full storage under it. They're awesome for all their radius work. They're fit in their finish at Winnebago. The table, being elliptical and freestanding, you could easily move it over and use it like an island kitchen. And I'm not sure they didn't intend that on purpose because the kitchen material on the countertop matches the table. It's the same stuff. A lot of brands, the table will look different. So this has that nice one-piece cohesive look here. My battery light's blinking at me, but I have too much to cover to try to rush through this, so I might have to splice a video together. I don't like doing that, but it is what it is. Windows, all open for ventilation, but they are UV tinted. So when we're inside, we can see out easily, but the UV tint keeps the camper cooler. It also gives you more privacy in here, and you always have night shades you can pull down on these. And you notice the extra little like power outlet over there next to that window, right next to a big seating space, so that you can always have devices plugged in anytime. Very few brands will give you outlets in a slide out like that. That is a rarity. Virtually carpetless, you only have a small strip of carpet right in front of the super slide. That's pretty common in the business. It's something that generally slides need. There's only one brand that has broken that mold yet. They're very cool, but this video is not about them. Check out the bedroom door. It's huge. You don't have to walk through it sideways. This actually slides all the way open. A grown man or woman can actually walk all the way through this thing and not have to do the sideways travel trailer shuffle. You saw it does have a sliding privacy door here, so you don't have to give up anything here. You can still maintain a private front bedroom, but it gives us easy access to a front walk-around bed. You see the power outlet on the left side of the frame over there, because that way we do have stands to run our appliances and whatnot. They have good lighting here in the bedroom. This is also a nice time to see. You can look at that piece of trim and see that this has a barreled interior ceiling. It has a big arch. It's got a double arch ceiling. That's part of the reason this thing's fully walkable. It also opens it up in here. It gives you about an extra roughly 6 inches of interior height. It's just, I think it's like 6 foot 10 inches at its apex. It really opens it up in here, makes it feel nice and big and welcoming, and you can see we've got lots of good lighting going on here. We also have a kitchen skylight, so that, you know, if you are dry camping or you just want extra light over here, you can do that, because the problem with having a lot of really big cabinets like you see here is that you don't have as much room for windows, so this lets in that extra flood of light. We will typically build our Winnebagos with a 15,000 BTU air instead of a 13.5. Again, that can vary. And that's one of the people ask me, why don't you share the price in your videos? Because the equipment can vary and that can change the price tag. So because this video could be different from the one I have in stock, I don't know what the price of it could be. Your drawers. The fact that they're giving us open, accessible storage below the stove and the refrigerator is awesome. Most brands don't do that. And you are not hurting for drawer space in here. They have plenty. And I do like the driftwood tone that you have going on. It's just different. It doesn't look the same as everybody else. You do have good countertop space in here for appliances. You see the sink covers, those are fitted, and they are heavy duty. So if you need to, you know, crack your husband, ladies, to get him in line, you can do that. You know, I mentioned that, pardon me. Shelved overhead storage to double your cabinet space. A lot of brands won't do that. You're going to look at a trailer with the doors closed and go, oh yeah, neat, big cabinets. Then you open it up and other than putting a box on the bottom, you've got all this dead space up top you can't use. Now you get to use the whole cabinet. That's the idea. They even open up a space above the fridge there. The pantry over here below the entertainment center is also huge. And it's, you know, you don't think of a pantry in a side-by-side formation like this, but it's actually massively user-friendly and extremely functional. Now, the other cool thing about this floor plan is that super slide bunkhouses generally suffer from one deficiency. Usually when you're sitting in the slide, you sit down, you have to crank your neck a hard 90 degrees left to look at the entertainment center. That's not the case here. This has a TV that conforms to whatever you want, wherever you are. There is no bad seat in this house. It can face over here toward the dinette. You can face it toward the sofa where we were at. You can pretty much even twist it toward the bunks a little bit, though I don't think you're going to quite make that angle. This is all-in-one AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth, so that you don't need to bring along a bunch of extra electronics. But if you do have a Blu-ray player or the kids feel they just have to have the Xbox, right there you go. They got a spot for it. Now, right when you walk in the door of this bunkhouse, instead of having an ugly pile of shoes by the door, they put in little, just imperceptible features, niceties, like a little shoe garage. They have a space over here for all kinds of hats. You can throw some coats up there. And I mean, this is big. You know, that goes all the way behind the TV. Now, they did the smartest thing. They did something I love with bunks. They made the ladder wall. And it sounds like a Mel Gibson Mad Max movie, you know, but like Thunderdome, you know, Mad Max and ladder wall, but that's not the case. It's just a really handy feature so that you don't have to throw your kids to the upper bunk. The bunks do have that teddy bear skin that's pretty common right now. I'm not going to bang on that too much. I do like how they left this open here, though, like a little treasure chest for extra storage. Very smart. And this has an awesome rear bathroom. I did not expect a fifth wheel level bathroom in this little ultralight trailer. We have a floor-to-ceiling linen cabinet over here, good lighting, accent colored walls, just everything to dress it up. We do have a porcelain foot flush stool and plenty of leg room for big, tall, gangly freaks like me. We also have a tall guy friendly shower. Here, case in point, I can demonstrate that. Tall guy friendly. There you go. You know, still have stainless sinks in here because that's what Winnebago does, just like the kitchen. They leave you extra counter space, and they even mount the medicine cabinet on a bias so that you can stand directly in front of the sink and not have to stand side to side. This thing is firing on all cylinders, guys. This is one of the best little half-ton towable bunkhouses I've ever seen. It is one of the very best laid-out bunkhouses I have ever seen. To the tune that even if you don't have a bunch of kids, if you just may have an occasional guest, it is not a bad floor plan. You know, even once the kids grow up, it'll continue to function for your family. So give us a call, learn more. 800-256-5196. Lite RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping. All right, we made it without the battery dying. Awesome.